This property is an end terrace substantial building with 6 one-bedroom flats laid over 3 floors. You do not have to deal with any existing tenant issue. You are dividing that £1,000 among 6 units, which are bringing you 6 sources of income at 165,000 guide price. This looks like a good bargain. Welcome to Auction Watch. Today we're looking at a building with 6 one-bedroom units listed at a guide price of $165,000 with great potential to be run as a service accommodation business. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into this deal. Lot number 166, 17 and 19 Windsor Place in Fleetwood. This property is an end terrace substantial building with 6 one-bedroom flats laid over 3 floors with a rare backyard. It is in need of modernization, but it also comes vacant, which means that you do not have to deal with any existing tenant issue. Let's take a walk inside of the building and have a look at its current condition. And looking at the hallway reception area, it's not in bad condition at all. I think the thing with this particular building is that different units are in different quality conditions, so which means that you have to do a schedule of works and identify what are some of the issues to be done. But primarily, most of the units do look like they do need an update on the kitchens as well as some of the bathrooms. Otherwise, the walls are not in too bad of a condition that there is nothing that a lick of paint and new carpeting or new flooring will not be able to fix. One of the critical matters when assessing a building of this nature with multiple units inside of it is to assess the configuration of the heating system. If some of the units are sharing a boiler, or if they have their independent boilers within each unit, have someone who's qualified to have an assessment of those boilers, as that might be a cost that you have to take on should you need to replace or upgrade the heating system. Aside for some of the kitchens that need replacing, this looks like a straightforward light refurbishment job where you might need to simply update some of the bathrooms, but 1 or 2 are in decent condition. You might also need to assess the building in terms of its roof structure, as there are some water leaks which are noticeable on some of the walls within the building. But aside from that, at 165,000 guide price, this looks like a good bargain. Let's look at the location of the building itself. This building is based in Fleetwood, which is in the northwest of England, just above Blackpool. And let's take a walk around the block to understand the locality. And from what I see here, as you get out of the house, you can easily see that it is close to the sea, which is a great location for attracting those who are visiting for holiday purposes or who are staying within the area but also want the amenities of the seafront location. By taking a closer look at the neighboring buildings, we can also see that there are a few hotels that are on this particular street. So by turning this particular building into service accommodation, you could be offering an alternative to those who do not just want a hotel room, but who also want a kitchenette and other home amenities while they're traveling. But this looks like a great location right by the sea in Fleetwood, and it is at 165. I really am looking at this as a great value deal if you're looking to get a building that is high yielding and giving you great income as a return for your investment. In an environment of high interest rates as we are, these are great buildings to go for that has multi-units within them, because even though you might still have high interest rates, and let's give a scenario where you're paying £1,000 as an interest-only mortgage for a building like this, you are dividing that £1,000 among 6 units, which are bringing you 6 sources of income, which means that you are actually paying £166 per unit, which is a manageable cost in spite of the high interest rates that are currently in the market. So when you are looking at strategies of adjusting how you can invest in this environment, multi-units, multi-family properties are the way to go as a strategy to curb the high interest rate. Let's whiz through the numbers for this deal at a guide price of $165,000. After doing research, I'm happy to go with an end valuation of £300,000 after we have done some refurbishment works to this buildings. And for those refurbishment works, I am happy to allocate about £15,000 per unit based on the current condition that I can see without doing detailed analysis of the entire building. So that gives us a budget of £90,000 for refurbishment of this building and an end valuation of £300,000. In addition to that, we have to factor in our taxes and closing fees at around £10,000. This leaves us with a price that we can go to auction as our target price of £185,000. Now let's go into the auction room and see how we fare with that maximum bid price. Remember to download the Auction Watch deal calculator, which is available within the description of this video, so that you can run your own deal calculations on your property deals.
Before you go into the auction room, make sure you have your finance sorted. At City Estate Partners, we offer specialized auction finance solutions tailored to your needs. With our expertise and experience, you can bid with confidence and seize the opportunities in today's fast-paced property market. Get in touch with us today at www.cityestatepartners.com and explore your financial options for successful.
Lot number 188 is under the hammer. Bidding is starting at £160,000. Let's see how this lot goes under the hammer.
Can we invite the bid of £165,000? Who would like to bid £165,000? 165 online. Looking for 170. 170 we've got. Looking for 175. Got 170.
This is a slow moving auction, but we are now at £170,000. And remember, our maximum bid price of £185 is still not yet breached. So let's keep an eye on that number.
£170,000 we could offer twos. Great. £170,000. George, we're now offering twos. 172. And we're straight back at 174. 176 is the next bid, George. Anybody else online? We invite your bids. Looking for 176,000. 176. Looking for 178. 178 straight back. We're looking for 180. Currently at 178. Can we tempt your phone bidder, George, at 180, or anybody else would like to come in at £180,000? 180,000 we've got. Thank you, George, on the phone. £180,000. £180,000 the first time. £180,000 the second time. £180,000 the third and final time. Well done to your phone bidder, George.
Sold for £180,000. That's a whole lot of building for that type of money. You're looking at 6 one-bedroom apartments for £180,000. In some areas of the country, you can't even get a studio for £180,000. So it's really about exploring your horizon. If you're looking for high-yielding areas, of course, do your due diligence and make sure that there's great demand and there's good fundamentals. But otherwise, deals are there even in this environment of high inflation and high interest rates that can still stock up. But otherwise, I'll see you on another day where we look at another lot from auction. I'm your host, Michael Kosmas. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you next time.